Welcome, everybody. This is Ava filling in for John. Welcome to Murtech.com's Daily News Update Extra. We are sharing a video snippet that provides no nonsense, common sense, logic, and truth. I am following this channel and given this video a thumbs up. The link to this video is in the description box below. Please follow Murtech on Rumble. Give me a thumbs up and share this information far and wide. This great news update will begin momentarily. Thank you and may God bless.
Does political ideology have any correlation with a person's mental health? In a new post on his blog Silver Bulletin, political analyst and data guy Nate Silver notes a 2022 study that shows higher self-reported mental health correlates with conservative political views. Shocker. In that study, 51% of conservatives report excellent mental health, as opposed to just 20% of liberals who describe their mental health as excellent. The data also shows that 45% of liberals report their mental health as poor, while just 19% of conservatives feel that way. So Tiana, why do you think liberals don't have a great mental health? Are they too worried about society's big issues and climate change and all that?
I want to warn you, we only have a few minutes, Tiana, because we could go for 3 hours on this one.
Yes.
Let's give us the TED Talk, Tiana.
Everything that leftists like to blame on capitalism is actually just the reality that humans are charged with prolonging their own existence, right? So everything is trauma. A good life, I guess. Everything is trauma. Your parents giving you a timeout is trauma. A guy asking you out on a date is oppression. And all of a sudden you're, 56 alone with your cat and you realize like, oh wait, maybe the way that we did things for thousands and thousands of years, there was some virtue in the philosophy behind it. And it was a very big tell in the election when Kamala Harris cut that ad with Julia Roberts narrating saying, oh, women, your husbands won't know who you vote for. You can secretly vote for Harris. Like, that's what they think a marriage is like.
Yeah. Well, Silver reported to the study on mental health in his blog, I guess they're still around, about why many young men don't like Democrats. One of the reasons, he writes, is, quote, instead of being the party of fat cats and crazy uncles, which is how my generation of liberalish men tend to stereotype Republicans, the GOP can at least sort of claim to be the party of risk-taking entrepreneurship and rocket ships to Mars. But former vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, remember him? He says there's a different reason why President Trump does so well with those young men.
I think Donald Trump understands belonging, understands groups. I mean, you look at it. He gives them a uniform, the red hat. He gives them some chants, some talking points, whatever. It's not all that different than when we build sports teams in high school. You belong, you're part of this. It's not so much the policies. I think it's incredibly dangerous, but I don't think we went out to get them. We didn't out to make them feel a part of this.
So Elizabeth, how do you think Democrats can get out of this hole and get back young men? Because do you think Republicans will just have a lock on them forever?
Well, they certainly are not going to get there with Tim Walz. I think the last election proved that for us. He has said that he thinks he was chosen to get the white male vote or something like that. And clearly he failed at that if we look at the poll numbers. I think that as we've discussed on the show in the past, the Democrats said they're spending $20 million to study what young men are interested in, and they found its authenticity. Clearly there's just some kind of dissonance here between what young men are looking for and what the Democrats are willing to offer.
I think it's kind of a chicken egg thing here, though, with the mental health issue. I mean, if you're married and you have children, you're more likely to be happy. I mean, that's just proven. Yeah. And by the way, you're more likely to be a conservative if you're married and you have children. Yeah. So, I mean, really, the bigger question is, why should we be taking advice from Tim Walz about how to attract young men?
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.